Good evening, everybody. Well, I just lost the whole thing. There we go. Okay, speaker view. Let's go do that. And there's me. Thanks, everybody, for joining us tonight. This is our weekly Healthy Living Revolution call. And I want to just thank you all for taking time to be with us tonight. We have some really neat stories to tell, and some great people that are really faithful to this call and are here every week sharing their stories. And as long as you're new, you haven't heard it before, right? So I'm going to just say, this is Healthy Living Revolution. And let's see, we're going to start with Deb. And I don't see her. Where'd she go?
I'm here.
Okay. All right.
So, hey, everyone. So, we all know there's no doubt that being healthy is really difficult today. It's challenging. And we want to look good, we want to feel good, and we want to live a nice, long life. But how do we do it? How do we make it happen? There's so much conflicting information out there. You walk down the aisles of the store, and for Coshocton, there's Walmart. You walk down those aisles, and there's crazy amounts of stuff. You don't know what they're all about. They're confusing, complicated, and really unpleasant. And that's where this team comes in. I'd like to introduce you to our team and the movement called the Healthy Living Revolution. So my friends and I, along with thousands of others around the world, are part of a new community that's unique, where together we're taking our health back. And it's done in ways that are simple, doable, cost-effective, and fun. So the team at the Healthy Living Revolution comes alongside families just like all of yours. And these are families that have said, I've decided I want better health. And we try to help them make positive changes in simple ways that are doable. And let me take you through a couple of doorways we use to inspire healthy living. One thing that we have is free resources, and who doesn't like free? We have some things like cookbooks, like this one, Healthy Revolution Cookbook, and it's just filled with recipes. A friend of mine the other day said, okay, we've cleaned out our pantry, now what do we eat? Well, these give you some information on what to eat that are serving your body well, not hindering it. The Shred Guide. We have a program called the Shred 10, and this just gives you a step-by-step guide along with a cookbook of great, easy recipes. And there's some great pictures, and lots of us have tried them, and they're wonderful. They taste really good. So we also have free resources like webinars every week. We have several in the week that are on trending health topics. We have a great home fitness series where you don't have to buy a membership to a gym, or if you're like me and you're not close to one, you can do this program at home through the home fitness series. And we have something called the Start Strong program, where children are helping other children learn about active, healthy lifestyles. So we want to raise up this generation of healthier kids so that these children are able to outlive their parents, which is a little bit scary nowadays if they don't make some changes. So if you want to take a look at these resources, you can ask the person who invited you to the call, and we can hook you up with the Healthy Living Revolution website. So nutritional support is an area that I think most of us know is the foundation of good health. And the most important way to get these nutrients is plants. We need to flood our bodies every day with 9 to 13 servings of a rainbow of fruits, vegetables, berries. And they're not just good for you, they're critical. And think about this, 9 to 13 servings a day, fist size is a serving, right? So have you eaten a rainbow of servings today? And how many servings did you have? And every day we're supposed to have that rainbow. Even the best eaters need help. And that's why we're all here, to help you with the support of Juice Plus. And my friend Terry is going to go into a little bit more of the science behind Juice Plus, which is just awesome. Terry.
Thanks, Deb. Yes, it is just awesome. I get so excited to talk about it every week. So you may be wondering, what is Juice Plus? What is this awesome thing that we're telling you about? So Juice Plus is 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods that have been put into a capsule or a chewable. And here's a capsule. And this is a non-GMO product. It's vegan, it's gluten-free. It's NSF certified to be pure, which means that it's free from herbicides, pesticides, bacteria, mold, toxins, heavy metals. I mean, anything that you don't want to have in your food, you won't find in Juice Plus. I like to call it a salad in a capsule. Now, how does that work? How do they get 30 different raw, vine-ripened whole foods into these little capsules? So first, very important, is they pick the produce at peak ripeness. And why is this so important? Because the nutritional content of the produce, the bulk of that develops in the last 48 to 72 hours of being on the vine. So when you go to the store and you buy an apple or whatever produce you buy at the grocery store, it has to be picked off of the vine long before it's ripe. Otherwise, by the time it made its way across the country, it would be mush and we wouldn't want to be buying it. So the nutritional content of the produce in Juice Plus is so much higher than what you're buying in the grocery store. So after it's picked, it's ground up, juiced, and dried at low temperatures, which preserves the nutrients, and then gently dried at low temperatures, and then put into the capsule or the gummy. So again, we have, well, not again, I'll tell you. So we have a few different blends. We have the fruit blend, we have the vegetable blend, and we have the berry blend. Now, one thing that I kind of passed over was the idea of whole food is so important, because if you take an orange, for example, about 80% of the vitamin C is found in the orange peel. So unless you're eating that orange peel, you're really missing out on all of that nutrition. So when Juice Plus takes the produce and uses the whole food, they're using the peels, the seeds, the leaves, the whole thing, you're getting all of that nutrition. So one of the things I love about Juice Plus is that it is scientifically proven. And scientifically proven meaning that this is actually the most researched nutritional product in the world, with 38 studies at the moment that have been published in peer-reviewed medical journals. And we have more on the way. So if you don't believe that it's the most researched nutritional product, you can ask Siri and she will tell you that Juice Plus is indeed the most researched nutritional product. So it's scientifically proven. It's scientifically proven to support your immune system, improve cardiovascular wellness, skin health, gum health. I mean, the list goes on. And again, this is things that have been proven in clinical studies. It's not just somebody saying, oh yeah, vitamin C is going to make your cold go away quicker. I mean, this is not borrowed research. This is real, true research. And another thing that's wonderful is that Juice Plus has a nutrition label. So it does not have a supplement label. This is a food label. It's the same label you would see on a bag of broccoli in the grocery store. There are no warning labels on this product. And actually, this is interesting because I was looking, a friend brought up another product to me this week, and I went to research it just to see, because now I know all about labels and what's important. And I looked and it said, not recommended for anybody under 18. If you are pregnant or nursing, you should consult with your physician before you take this. And I said to my friend, I said, there's no way I'm going to put that in my body. If it's not safe for a child, then I'm not going to bother with it. And it didn't have a nutrition label. It had a supplement label. So I just made me feel even that much better about Juice Plus. Let's see what else. And there's no contraindications with any medications, which is wonderful. So in addition to the three blends I spoke about before, we have a new plant-based omega. And what's so great about this is that it's not fish oil. It actually, we go to the source of the omega, which is the algae. So rather than go to the fish, we're going to go to where they get their omegas from, which is the algae. And then this has a blend of other plant oils as well, so you're getting the full array of omegas 3, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Juice Plus also, so that's your micronutrition, all of those things that I just talked about. Macronutrition is very important. Macronutrition is your food. Macronutrition is your fats, your carbs, and your proteins. So we do have Juice Plus Complete, and I'll show you these here. So this is our whole food protein shake. And again, gluten-free, non-GMO, NSF certified, all that good stuff. Really great for after a workout, for breakfast. Add a bunch of fruits and vegetables in there, and just a great way to get. So you're getting 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries with the capsules. You're getting another 15 or so with the complete. So if you do the capsules and the complete every day, you're getting 45 different plants. Now, I mean, that's just awesome. We also have the complete bars, which I don't have right here, but that's similar to a granola bar, just a better option when you're, on the go and looking for a snack. It's a good choice. And then lastly, we have the Tower Garden, which is an vertical aeroponic growing system, which is a wonderful way to grow your own produce without weeding. Indoors, outdoors, summer, winter, all year round, you can grow numerous types of fruits and vegetables with, not as much space and very little water. And again, my favorite part is not weeding. So those are our products that, we just get so excited to talk about. And Carolyn, I don't know if you wanted me to talk about what I learned at Dr. Sears now, or maybe a little bit later.
Well, why don't we break it up a little bit?
Yeah.
And let's do a product story. And this is a special time of year for me, so I would love to share with you my product story. I have to find me. There we go. So I learned about Juice Plus 13 years ago. And it's kind of surreal because last week I went over to Columbus where I was treated for breast cancer 13 years ago. And the parking lot was filled with at least 500 cars. The multi-story building was full of really, really sick people. And it just took me back, 13 years ago, that was me. They were wheeling me in for surgery because I had been diagnosed with breast cancer. And I was scared. Someone told me about Juice Plus, and I was like, well, I need that. There was, at that time, only 14 research pieces about it, but it made sense. And so we say Juice Plus is common sense backed by science. I appreciated that my doctor said to me, well, you need to be eating 10 to 13 fresh raw fruits and vegetables a day anyway. No one told me that I was supposed to be eating 10, flooding my body with fruits and vegetables. I thought I ate healthy because I didn't eat bologna on white bread. My kids got made fun of at school because I had homemade bread with natural peanut butter and jelly, and nobody would trade sandwiches with them. And I still hear about that every now and then today, except they send their kids to school with the same kind of stuff that I did. And so this has been a wonderful community. I needed a place to learn. I needed to learn how to eat better. I'm somebody who likes to know why. So I kind of turned into a research geek. I really, really, really like the research. And I could talk for hours on it, so I won't even get started. But I would just, if you haven't looked at the research, make sure you go onto one of our websites. It's hyperlinked, and you can read the actual abstract that was published in incredible journals. So Juice Plus became my hope in a capsule. It was the only thing that I had a choice about because they were going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff to me that I didn't get to choose. I got to choose what I put in my mouth. And to flood my body with 30 fruits, vegetables, and berries every single day made me feel like I was doing something really good for myself. 13 years later, I get to I've been playing with my grandkids. We've had additions to the family in the process. And I'm just grateful. I'm grateful that I intend to dance at their weddings. And I've been able to, be up and down and be on the floor and play with them and just have a wonderful time. And I call that vitality. And so the gift to me was vitality for a lifetime. So is anybody, I know we have a special story here. Let me scoot over. And wait a minute, Elizabeth. There she is. Elizabeth has a wonderful, just tell your product story now. We'll let you tell the other part later, okay? You're
She
muted.
needs to be unmuted.
She is. Okay, there she is.
Well, I have struggled with multiple autoimmune diseases, and I just did a whole lot of research on how to help myself because, well, I felt bad every day. Well, everything always came back to nutrition, so I didn't overhaul on my diet and worked very hard to get healthy, but later found out I wasn't absorbing what I was eating, so it wasn't very helpful. And because a lot of times people say you are what you eat, but I guess I learned that we are what we absorb. So the fact that Juice Plus is bioavailable to us and we use every part of it is so helpful. And I'm just getting that rainbow that I was killing myself trying to get before and not really absorbing or benefiting from. So I have a 4-month-old. I'm up every couple hours through the night at least, and I feel better now than I did when I was getting full night's sleep. So that's something to really be happy about.
That's great. Thank you. So maybe this would be a good time. Let me go back and find Terry to share. Terry went to hear the world's leading pediatrician last week in New York City. And we were all so jealous. And he's just an amazing, amazing man. And she's just going to share some nuggets tonight that she took away from his talk. And take it away.
All right. So yes, Dr. William Sears was speaking in New York City last week. So I bought a ticket and I went and I brought a friend. What I thought was so great about hearing him speak, and he spoke for maybe about an hour. I could have listened to him for another 10. Because he has 8 children and he's been a pediatrician for over 40 years and written 45 books on parenting and child rearing, he knows how to bring everything into like child terms, pediatrician terms, layman's terms. So everything was so easy to understand. So I took some notes, so I'm sorry, I'm going to read. But one of the great things I took away from him, from his talk, was that he said that our body is like a giant pharmacy, and inside that pharmacy are natural medicines. So this pharmacy actually resides in the lining of our blood vessels. So inside that lining are millions of glands that he equates to tiny medicine bottles. And these medicine bottles make natural medicines for our body to heal. And what's so great about them is that they're custom made for us. And again, he was talking about children, but the medicines are custom made for each of us. So there's never any chance of a side effect or an overdose because your body makes exactly what it needs when it needs it. So what he talks about is so that the lining of your blood vessels have these little medicine bottles, and what opens the medicine bottles is movement. So movement with your blood flowing over them, but also movement of your body. So he really was talking about nutrition and exercise and how to get your kids to be healthy. So if you're stagnant, if you're sitting around playing video games, watching TV, not getting exercise, this, he calls it sticky stuff, is going to lay on top of your medicine bottles. And the pharmacy is going to be closed. But if you are out and you're active and you're healthy, the sticky stuff is going to go away. So the inflammatories, the coagulants that are sitting on top of your medicine bottles are going to, if you can get those, if you can get the sticky stuff gone, the medicine bottles will open and your body will be in a natural healing state. So that was one of the great things that I learned. And then the other one, real quick, was he talked about the 6S healing diet. And the 6 S's, and again, I'm going to read it, are smoothies, seafood, and by seafood, he says wild salmon. He said, sorry, East Coasters, I don't want that Atlantic salmon that's farmed. You have to get wild Alaskan salmon. So smoothies, seafood, spices, salads, snacks. I was excited to hear that. Snack on healing foods. He said, go nuts. And then supplements that are supported by science. So Dr. Sears is a huge proponent of Juice Plus. He thinks that it's just absolutely wonderful. He recommends it to all of his pediatric patients, and I'm sure their parents as well. So, I mean, I could go on. Like I said, he talked for an hour, but it was really inspiring. And I also learned, so he was diagnosed with leukemia about 7 months ago, and he told us that he's actually cancer-free now, which was really exciting. So, because he takes his Juice Plus and he exercises and he follows his 6S healing diet.
Yeah, he does walk the talk.
Yeah. And he danced for us.
Yeah.
He
Rebecca danced with him when he was.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. So that was wonderful. If ever Dr. Sears is in town, I highly recommend you go listen to him speak.
It's amazing. So, Sandy, you want to cover the business information a little bit?
Sorry, I said sure, and then I realized I was muted still. The business information, the company information.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this company is so awesome, and when we saw what Juice Plus did for our son, we wanted to put our whole family on it, and so I called Carolyn and I said, "Could you show me Could you tell me, can I get this at a better price? Because I want to put my whole family on it." And so she said, sure. And so we met and she showed me the marketing plan. I said, I'm not really sure. I'll have to ask my husband about it and see what he thinks. And, homeschooling mom, 5 kids, 1 special needs kid, 1 with learning disabilities. I didn't need another thing to do. But he looked at the marketing plan and he said, I think you should do it. I said, you do? You're kidding. He said, no, you. If something works, you tell everybody. You may as well get paid for it. So I decided, yes, I would do that. But the more I looked into the product and the research behind it, and the more I looked into the company behind it, I was sold. I was very impressed with the company. The Juice Plus company has been around for nearly 50 years. And Juice Plus is more than just a company. It's more than just leadership. It's more than just pills. It's a community, and it offers solutions to give people hope for health and options for a more secure financial future. It's just about so much more than pills. It's a whole community of like-minded people on a mission to offer hope for health to everyone we meet. So what I love about this company, the guy who founded it is still at the helm today, President and founder Jay Martin, and it was nearly 50 years ago. It's a privately held, debt-free, multi-billion-dollar company. And there's a fantastic benefits package. I don't know of any company that has a benefits package like this when you reach the top position at the company. Medical, dental, vision, disability, life insurance, long-term care, tuition assistance, holiday bonus, monthly expense allowance. It's just terrific. And not only does the Juice Plus company inspire healthy living, but also healthy giving. They've impacted over 1 million families with the Family Health Study. And also, they're the title sponsor for the St. Jude Memphis Marathon weekend. So they've raised millions of dollars for St. Jude's. So that's completely awesome to me. And they're also highly involved in the Boys and Girls Clubs of America. They want to put Tower Gardens in every single one and match them up to reps who will help with that. So that's completely awesome. If you want to know any more about the healthy giving aspect of Juice Plus, just ask the person who invited you. But the company is just totally amazing. And what I've seen about it is they want to do things right. Everything they do top notch. One, for instance, of that is that when we went to a representative training one time, regional training, Lisa Pebble, the one who goes out and visits the farms and everything, was telling us different things. And she was doing slides, and she got ready to flash a slide, and she said, and this is our herbicides. And we went, oh, because there aren't any herbicides in Juice Plus. And she flashes the slide, and it's people hoeing the fields. And I was so excited. Everybody was so excited. We gave her a standing ovation. She said, they work very hard. They're paid fairly. They're paid well. And that's why Juice Plus is not the cheapest product. It's just the best. And we were so excited about that because fair trade is important to many of us too, and me. And I want to know that people are paid well and that they are doing this right. That's how it needs to be done. And so anyway, it's just a top-notch company, and I absolutely love it. And I'm very proud to be associated with it.
Thanks, Sandy. You do such a great job. I appreciate you so much. I thought maybe real quick, like if Isidore has letting his mom stay on the call. I'm not sure she got to stay on. Yeah, I think she's gone. Okay, I was going to let her share a little bit more. Well, I can share with you just briefly my story about the company or the business side of it. I was not looking for a business. I can promise you that. I was very opposed, actually, to sharing this with anybody. But I did say, when I first learned about it, you know, one of the things we didn't mention earlier is that there is this program. It's called the Family Health Study. And if an adult takes Juice Plus, a child can get it free for up to 4 years. And my daughter was too old for that program. And so I needed Juice Plus for our whole family. And I said, if you buy enough of this stuff, can you get a discount? And the answer was yes. And so that's what we did. And, you know, the product was my hope in a capsule. I didn't know how much hope and freedom and opportunity that sharing this product could be for our family. And so I share this with you because it's that time of year in which you can make a decision for your life to be changed forever. And I went to my first conference about 10 years ago, and I couldn't believe who this company was. And I had been just sharing along a little bit here and there. And I saw people stand on that stage in front of a crowd of 7,000 people tell what Juice Plus had done for them, both with their health and with their finances. And I thought, I think I'm not real bold about it yet at that point. And I said, but you know, I think I'd like to do that. I'd like to try to do that. I was so inspired, and my life has never been the same ever since. And so there is a wonderful opportunity. And the biggest thing for me is I wanted to pay it forward because people had reached out and helped me. And I felt an obligation to turn that around and reach out and help other people too. And so my husband, I had not contributed to our family income for many years. After our kids were born, we had determined I would stay at home. And I did that, but we kind of sacrificed a little bit for us to be able to do that. And we felt like that was a gift to our children. And at the same time, it would have been nice to have additional income. And what I learned is this was something I could retire into instead of out of. And I did reach that highest leadership position in the company. And I am so grateful for the opportunities that it has provided for us. The benefit package is awesome. And I didn't think I would ever earn a dime again in my life when I got started with this. So I just share that because it changed our lives forever in a really, really positive way. And so our next conference is next month in October, the 18th through the 20th. And it doesn't start till 3 in the afternoon, so you could fly in on Thursday and go home Saturday. But I have to tell you, there's something really cool that's going to happen at the conference this year. And that is one of the finalists who won American Idol is going to close the conference on Saturday afternoon. We know it's a guy, and they won't tell us who it was. Cheryl and I were talking about that earlier today. We think we might know who it was. But, and he's going to tell his story. So that means he's probably taken Juice Plus through at some, throughout his more recent years, at least, of his life. And we think it's Scotty McCreery, but we're not sure, right? So it's just going to be, and then afterwards, when that evening, there'll be a big fireworks thing and a big party and just a time to get together and let your hair down in a good way. But you will be so inspired by the stories that people will tell, and you'll be inspired by the doctors who come on stage to share the research that they've been doing on this product, and it's totally amazing. So I just throw it out there, toss everything to the wind, and commit to coming with us and learning and allowing your life to be changed forever. So I'm going to wrap this up. And I thank all of you for joining us tonight. We just like partnering with people. We love it when people join our mission and are just a part of our community. Some people, they listen to this and they're ready to take the next step and get started on Juice Plus. The expense of that's $2 or $3 a day, depending on the products you're using. It is absolutely the simplest, most convenient and affordable way to get massive amounts of nutrition into your family's life. And there's some people who really could stand to earn a little extra income, and there's no glass ceiling, so you can earn a little. It's stable, it's residual, which means, like, I have people that I've been paid on for the last 13 years because they would never get rid of their Juice Plus. They just love it that much. And it gives us choices. So this freedom revolution gives parents the financial peace of mind to choose mom and dad care instead of daycare. Some are hardworking professionals. They can have a choice to build their own dreams alongside of what they're doing as a day job now and have something to fall back on when they're ready. That's kind of where we are. We're close to that point where Rick is ready to be finished in corporate America. And there are college kids, and they have so much fun doing this. They can build a little side gig, They can help pay for school. They don't have to go out and flip hamburgers. Empty nesters can increase retirement because, oops, I'm on a fixed retirement or fixed income. And this is a way to earn whatever amount of money they would like to have to be able to give forward and do things with their families. So I just ask that you would ask yourself, who do I know that needs to hear about this? What if Juice Plus could help them? And if you think of somebody, we would love to invite them to an event like this. We do this every week. I want to tell you, there's a great event tomorrow night on brain health. It's a Zoom event like this. We can make sure that we'll get that to everybody that was on the call, because if you know how to get on this one, you'll know how to get on that. And then just make sure you get a hold of the person who invited you to get the Healthy Living Revolution link. And I'm going to stop the recording, and then if there's any questions, we can take time for that.